Hi there, I'm back. It's been a couple weeks. I had finals last week, so I survived. Who knows if I passed, but I survived. So I wanted to make a playlist to recommend you guys of songs to listen to when you're studying. Or, well, actually not when you're studying, I guess, because someone commented, I think his name was Zarion2, commented and told me that you don't absorb as much information when you're studying if you're listening to music. So I was writing papers, so I think it's okay. But I guess if you're studying for something really hard or trying to memorize a lot of stuff, maybe don't listen to music. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and recommend what songs I like to listen to when I'm reading or writing a paper or something. And they'd be good for any projects you're doing, or if you're at work, at a desk job or something, anything like that. So, first of all, there's classical music. You should always listen to classical music, like Mozart or something. I mean, there have been studies that show that his music makes plants grow faster. So obviously it's intellectually stimulating. So maybe Pandora, a Mozart playlist. Or if you want something a little less classical, okay. If you want something else, this is my weird tip, something that works for me that I don't know if would work for everybody else, but I like to listen to music in a different language when I'm studying because that way I can listen to the melody and listen to a nice voice, but not be distracted by what they're actually saying. Because, if you're like trying to write a paper, I don't know if you've ever done that. Sometimes I do it when I'm writing papers and then I start to type the words of the songs I'm listening to if I start to listen to the words too much without thinking. So it's good to have music in a foreign language, in my opinion. So I wanted to recommend this French artist named Benjamin Biolay. I listened to his album Rose Kennedy, but I looked it up on iTunes and on YouTube actually. You can't find that many of his songs anymore from that album, but he has a newer one that is equally calm, called La Superbe, and so I have the title track here for you. Okay, so first of all, I love his voice. I think it's just so quiet and sexy, and it's also just nice to listen to when you're studying. Sorry, my phone, getting a text here. Yes, and what else? So yeah, you can go to iTunes and download La Superbe or look it up on YouTube. And then I like a lot of music when I study. I like the Shins when I study, or also, I found, this is random, but the Marie Antoinette soundtrack has a lot of really nice quiet songs, some classical music, and just more calm songs. For the most part, you can listen to almost that entire soundtrack while you study and not be distracted. They have some of the kind of later Cure stuff from the late 80s that I think is great. I have Plain Song here for you to listen to. But yeah, it goes on for that for a long time. So it's calm. It's it puts you in a trance so you can focus on whatever you're trying to get done. Or you could do what I did and go through every single song on iTunes and decide if I can focus to it and put it into a study playlist. So those are my tips on music to listen to when you're trying to get something done. So yeah, I think that's it. I hope this is helpful to you. And also, if you want me to do something else, I don't know what kind of videos to do. So if you want me to keep doing playlist recommendations, maybe say what kind of music you'd like me to recommend for I don't know, I was thinking when you're getting ready to go out, I could do a playlist for that, songs that'll pump you up or stuff like that. But anyways, comment below and let me know if you want me to do any specific playlist or any sort of videos. And like links to these songs are in the sidebar that I mentioned. Okay, I'm rambling now. I think that's it. Bye!